What's up, my peoples? How are you this fine Thursday? Alright. Gonna try something I haven't done in a while. I think I'm ready. I'm outside, touching earth, grounded. Got a request from Debbie Z, I think it is. Debbie something. I'd have to look back. Anyway, kind of goes along with Andrea's reading that she did on flight MH370, Malaysia. See if I can channel some information. Contact the pilot. See what went down. Zahari Ahmad SHAH, captain of flight MH370 Malaysia flight. Disappeared March 8th, 2014. Supposed to be going to Beijing, but flew about an hour west, then disappeared into the Indian Ocean, where debris was found in islands off the east coast of Africa. So that would make it appear that the pilot flew at least a couple hours south from last being spotted. For debris to end up in Africa and not back that way, you'd think you would have headed towards Madagascar and whatnot. But most of the searching was to the east of there. What they figure was satellite, but haven't found it. The transponder was supposedly shut off, disconnected or something. One of the biggest theories is that he flew down and cut off oxygen to the passengers, and they basically suffocated and went to sleep, while all the oxygen was saved for him. And then flew low under radar or whatever until he crashed it. So let's see what I can get from Zahari Ahmad SHAH. There's also a conspiracy if someone forced him to do this. Or was of his own making. Zahari. His life was not worth living anymore. Life is insanity. Nothing goes my way. There's never enough money. No one truly loves you for who you are. It's a game of Russian roulette. And I decided to put that bullet in that gun. Life is a fantasy. Smoke and mirrors of reality. You go after something just for failure. I'm mainly talking about partnerships. My disdain for partnerships. Lasting partnerships. Everybody uses each other. My God, Allah, told me to end it all. That I would be rewarded by taking others with me. It was my duty and honor. My faith had more importance than living. It was all my doing. No one helped me out. It is my lesson to learn. My judgment. I didn't feel the end. I cut my oxygen prior to crashing. I flew about 3 hours into nowhere. Just be repeating words of Allah. Singing hymns. Bringing forth my light before I meet my Maker. I felt like I was bringing souls to our Maker. And that's what he wanted. That's what I was told. If they want to find the aircraft, they have to go west. About an hour flight time. I don't believe they'll find it. Punishment of those who scorn me shall seek higher power. It's not for me to judge. But for me to show the way. It makes those think twice. Before seeking vengeance against another. Just look what I did. I took hundreds of lives. Now those know it could happen to them in a blink of an eye. I hope they see the light. Life is not meant to be in a dark place. But I was in a dark place. My life was a failure, personally. And only Allah gave me faith. So this was my action. Now, on the other side, where I am now, it's not so kind. I blindly followed a myth. The myth of one God. I now know God is everything. God is source. God is all around. I have much to learn. And I'm paying for the suffering of those I took. It's a different reality. Earth to energy. You know where wrong goes. You know where love goes. It's not about right or wrong. It's about faith. It's about consciousness. It's about being whole. It's about belief in a higher power. That we are all one. I'm paying for my insanity that I created on Earth. And the souls I took from this earth by my hand, my doing. It may take me a century. But my wrongs are accepted and loved, for which I am grateful. All must learn that your body doesn't last forever. And to respect that time. For this other plane is greater than a heartbeat. I guess that's it. That energy kind of disappeared. Whatever I got. Sure seems like a difference of reality on Earth and reality after. Seems you can take forgiveness on the other side as well as love. And still be punished. Even though he took all those lives. It feels like forgiveness. Feels like a few have returned to another life. But most enjoy this time. This whole different level of consciousness. Euphoria. Beauty. Love. Forgive, forget, move on. It's a sad journey for the families, of course, and not knowing. But yeah, it seems like their search area was off. I think their search area was mostly south from last seen, but from what I'm sensing, it went right towards Madagascar from the last seeing. So it's like more in the middle of the Indian Ocean, I think. Who knows? Maybe they'll find it. Maybe they'll figure it out. I'm not thinking it, so. Feels like most of the body of the airplane is still intact. It doesn't feel like it broken up, like maybe guided it in. And just like wingtips and stuff broke. I hope you found it interesting. Didn't find like a madman or anything. Kind of crazy. Wasn't happy with life. Wasn't happy with relationships. Kind of felt like life was an illusion. Unfair. Must have been a little off-kiltered. Definitely hit it to be a pilot. So, love and light. Thanks for checking this out. Be well.